What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a video about everything you need to know before going to the regional in Salford at the end of the month. I do realize there has been another video made about this already on the LPG channel where some of the other content creators all work together on that, but I had this planned already, and so here it is. I hope you do get some information from this. Hopefully this is helpful to you. So we'll get right into it. So the event will be in the Maxwell building at the University of Salford on the 29th of February, and it's a 2-day event with Swiss being on the first day and Top Cup being on the second day, which is the Sunday. There will also be side events. There will be a draft and there will be team wars as well. Tournament Centre are the organisers for this event. So pretty much the same as last year, same location. Although last year was a 1-day event, it was an extremely long day. I think we ended at around 11 or so. It was very well run actually, and we hope that it will be smooth as well this time around. If you weren't there last year, then this is some travel information which may help. If you're coming from Europe, nothing has changed. So Brexit doesn't affect any of the customs or getting through passport control. Whatever you were using to get into the UK before, which would be, I believe, passports or ID cards if you're coming from a European Union country, but the UK is not in the Schengen area, so you will need some documents. I'm not sure exactly what you need. I think it's just an ID card will be sufficient, but yeah, just make sure that you aren't caught in that, because I do believe some people were caught in coming to Coventry last year. So the closest railway stations will be Salford Crescent and then Salford Central. And if you're driving, there is a car park across the venue on Irwell Place. So what I will do is I will bring up a map of where it is. So Maxwell Hall is here, located here, and Salford Crescent to the left, as you can see, is the closest railway station, and then Salford Central across here, closer to Manchester itself. Now, the car park which I mentioned is just opposite the hall on Irwell Place, which is here, and this is the car park. I have been advised that there are quite a few spaces there because we will be starting early, so you should be able to get a space. Car parking information is here. It is run by the University of Salford. You can pay by phone. There are some pay and display machines there as well. So yeah, Irwell Place, pay and display machines, cash only, cash and wireless from the 1st of January. Although it is the UK, so the card machines might not be working. So be prepared to pay by phone or by cash, and the charges will be £4 for the whole day. So pretty reasonable. It's an open air car park. If I bring this up on satellite, hopefully that loads. Yeah, it's just literally like that, and it is just across the road from the venue, which is very handy. So this, as I mentioned, is run by Tournament Centre. This is the website where you can purchase the tickets, and there will, as you can see here, there will be no tickets available for purchase at the door. I will put the link in the description below so you can get your tickets if you haven't already. There are 256 spaces available. I believe we are well over halfway there. I think there were under 100 tickets left last I checked, which was a little while ago. So if you haven't got your tickets yet, then do go ahead and get them. In terms of the price support for the main event, it will be the standard Bandai regional prize support, with the participation being the playmat, 5 championship pack volume 1s and 3 event pack 5s, and then top 25% championship packs, a couple more of those. There's no finals invite, of course, because we will have an open event, and then in Top Cut you will get a playmat, special art promos, and more championship packs. You can see the rest of the details here. So these are championship cards, which I'm sure you would have seen already, and the event pack 5s, which we've received already. These are the regional, special regional stamped cards. Not stamped, they will be just printed on alt art. Very nice. And the playmat design, so it will be the one on the left, the Goku and the Vegeta playmat, and then you have the UI winner playmat as well. So that's for the main event. For the side events, there is draft. Please note, draft best of 1 game, 30-minute rounds, and prizes you can see here, just more championship packs and more event packs. But you do also get some special alt art promos as well, if you place well in the draft, and a really nice draft mat actually. I really like that very much. And also team wars as well. They have changed team wars. Now it is best of 3 games across the team, 30-minute rounds. So it used to be best of 3 for all 3 players, but now it's a best of 1 30-minute round. And so yeah, you'll probably have to prepare your decks accordingly with that rule change. Again, prize list is here, and again different promos, different alt art promos, so you will have to choose whether you want to go to the team event or the draft event. And also, again, it's a very nice mat. I know maybe not everyone likes maidens, but I think this is a really nice mat personally. One thing I did forget to mention actually, for the singles event, so the main event, in addition to these prizes, Tournament Center will be providing 1 box of the newest set to every top 16 player. So you can find here extra: all players that make top 16 in main event will win a booster box from the most recent set, which is great. Thank you very much, Tournament Center, for sorting that out. A bit more information here. So £30 per team in the teams event, and for the draft event it's £35 per player. We are limited to 24 available seats at this event, so if you want to enter the draft, then definitely get there quickly. I'm not sure if they're doing any pre-reg for that. I don't believe so. Event registrations will open on Saturday after the last round of the main event, so you can enter on Saturday. Just decide with your friends, and if you have a team, then you can enter the team event. Otherwise, enter the draft. I mean, draft box 4 is still very valuable, so you may want to pick up some of the cards there if you get lucky with your draft. Few FAQs here. In terms of foreign cards, as you probably know by now, you can play foreign language cards, or it's probably going to be French cards. If you are, make sure you do bring a printout of the translation though, because it is in the rules that you're not allowed to use your phone or electronic devices during a game. So be on the safe side, print it out. And just a few more bits of information. Against £35 for the regional main event, and the event schedule here. Saturday, doors open at 8, and round 1 starts at 9, and Sunday as well, doors open at 8:30, top 16 at 9:30, draft at 9, and teams at 10. They say there will be catering options around the venue. I believe there's a Costa there. I think there's a cafe as well. But last time it was, if memory serves me correctly, they weren't too reliable. I'm not sure if they will be able to cater for so many people, with everyone wanting food and drink sort of in between rounds. It will be a lot of people that they need to serve in a short amount of time, so be prepared with food and drink, and make sure you do have some on you and that you don't rely on the catering options which are there. If you haven't already booked your hotel, good luck. The prices this time seem to be a bit higher than last year for whatever reason. But yeah, the closest hotels that I can make out would be the Holiday Inn Manchester West is probably the closest one. This is around a 10-minute walk to the venue, and then you've got Hotel Campanile here, which is a 15-minute walk, I believe. There are Airbnbs dotted around as well, so you'll have to find your best prices. I think that, well, Hotel Campanile is probably the cheapest hotel that you can find within a walking distance. Otherwise, the Holiday Inn isn't too bad in terms of the pricing either. That is in comparison to what I have been able to find around the area. It's looking like the cheapest you can get is around £35 per night. And it goes up to, well, it can go very high, but 35 to around 50 per night is what you're looking at, reasonably, but I think those prices are going to creep up the closer we get to the event. So there we go, that's what I have. Hopefully that was helpful to you. Of course, I will be doing the meta reports from the next 2 weeks in preparation for the event, and you can decide what you want to play. Maybe you've already made the decision, but you can have a little peek as to what people are playing around the country at the moment, which may or may not be helpful, but I'm going to bring you the data, and how you wish to use it, how it may or may not help you, I guess is up to you. But thank you very much for watching. Of course, I will be at the event, so don't be shy, come and say hi, and yeah, we'll see you all there. Hopefully it will be another good one, and we will have a good time. I will see you guys next time in the Meta Report or at the event. See ya.